Here I have FlashMate M5.9.2. This is a reflashing tool I made for rewriting earlier drive-by cable M5.9.2 ECUs here in the United States. I'm sure it can work for European cars as well, but I have not tested personally. Anyways, so you're talking AEB, AEG, and AHA. So the early 1.8T drive-by cable, the early 8 valve drive-by cable, and the early 30 valve drive-by cable. Now, there was also a version of the ABA in the 99.5 through 2002 facelift cabriolet, and this covers that as well too. As far as I know, FlashMe M5.9.2 is the only flashing tool available besides MPPS that can write the earlier drive-by cable ECUs. This one I've designed to work with a standard FT232RL cable, basically the same one you would use with Nefmoto. Anyways, it works pretty simply. All we have to do here is select the file we want to flash and open that. So everything's auto config. All you have to do is have the drivers installed for your cable, and this does everything else. It automatically assigns the correct port for flashing and sets the baud rate automatically in the background. So now that we have the file selected, all we're going to do is hit start flash. And this takes about 30 seconds or so in the background for it to connect to the ECU. And once it's connected, it will start displaying the logs here in the box. So we'll just hang out here for a second until it starts logging. Yep, here we go. So now it's flashing. We'll just I'll stop the video here, and I'll be back when it's done, so we don't have to sit through this whole thing. When you get a pop-up that says operation complete, just click OK. Now that we're done with that, what I wanted to talk about was the bench flash pinout. So if you're taking the ECU out of the car and you're programming it on the bench, this is the pinout you're going to follow here. Obviously, red is power, blue is ground, and the yellow is the K line for programming. Now, if you're flashing it in car, you're going to have to jump pin 16 to pin 13 while plugging in the OBD2 cable. Also, you're going to have to do that before you turn the key on. So your operation would be the jumper wire, OBD2 plug, key on, and then click program or flash on the software. After that, you have to remove the jumper before the car will start, because if you key on, what will happen is it will leave the car in programming mode. So you need to remove the jumper before you attempt to start the car after programming. If you have any questions or you would like to get a copy of FlashMe, feel free to send me an email. It's in the description below. Thanks for watching.